Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here very soon you will see some of the top wrestlers in the world and witness another magical night of IWF action. However, before the show begins, there is some business that needs to be attended to. IWF continues to grow more popular by the day. Due to the continued growth of IWF, the shareholders have done the unthinkable and put even more funding into our company. Something I will forever be grateful for. With the new funding, we will continue to make this company the best it can be. In doing so, it's time for a change. Since the beginning of IWF, we have been carrying around second-hand gold. Remnants of ESC, rebranded to be in the theme of IWF. However, at Summer Series, this will no longer be the case. Next month, we will be debuting 3 new championship designs for Alexander Jr.'s Television Championship, Curtis Oxley's Global Championship, and Jason Moreno's World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight will be the final night you will see the current designs for the championships, and next month IWF gets a fresh coat of paint. Now, enjoy the show. Gentlemen, take it away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IWF Special number 5. Some huge news to kick off the show. 3 new championship designs for the titles of IWF. But making their way to the ring right now are Alex G, Lucas Ruff, and Nick Xander, the 3 men that made an absolute statement last month by attacking Jason Moreno following his main event match with Nick Xander.
Boy, oh boy. I wonder what they're out here for.
He's gonna stink. You know, we were finally getting behind Alex G, but he did the despicable thing last month, and now here tonight looking to grab for a microphone from the looks of it.
Now. Shut up. Fine. You all don't want to let me speak, that's fine. Nick, Lucas, and I have no obligation whatsoever to be here right now. We're gonna go. No answers for you. Cute. Now that I threaten to take something that you all want away, you stop being pieces of trash. Well, since we're better people than we were a month ago, and since we are better people than every single one of you, we will entertain insubordination. Just once. Next time you all step out of line, however, there will be no such entertainment. So let's address the hot topic on everyone's mind. Why did we attack Jason Moreno at Spring Beatings? First, I would like to knock off the biggest theory we've heard since the end of Spring Beatings. No, Nick Xander and Lucas Ruff did not get into my ear and force me out of CTK. I left CTK and attacked Jason Moreno because I wanted to. But why, Alex? Why would you ruin something so good, so perfect for 2 people who a year ago weren't even in the company, you may be asking? Well, to put it quite simply, Ragnarok happened. A night that was meant to be the ultimate triumph for me was anything but that. I lost to Tyson Styles and lost the World Championship, and then I lost the spotlight in CTK. And there was no one to blame for that but Jason Moreno. Jason, what happened to you after winning the Summer Series tournament last year has been nothing short of a tragedy. You let your ego blind you, and you thought you could come and compete with the big dogs, but that is far from the truth. Jason, you are not ready to be world champion. So I have to now do something I never wanted to do. Tonight, I am officially calling for my rematch clause. Next month, in the main event of Summer Series, it will be Jason Moreno versus Alex G for the World Heavyweight Championship. At Summer Series, I will regain the World Heavyweight Championship, and we can all return to a bit of normalcy with me as the top dog of IWF. Oh, and one last thing. Jason, if somehow, some way, you end up beating me at Summer Series, just know there is a backup plan in play. And it has everything to do with Lucas Ruff and that Summer Series contract. I'll see you next month, Jason. Bring your A game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, some huge news there. Your main event for Summer Series is locked in. Alex G versus Jason Moreno for the World Heavyweight Championship. Speaking of main events, we take a look at ours here tonight as the Global Championship on the line, as the challenger, Okada Yamashita, takes on the champion, Curtis Oxley.
And not only that, tonight we have Amir Omega versus Diego Splitter. First round of the Summer Series tournament.
Should be an absolutely fantastic matchup. As well, we have our second of two championship matches. Corey Uraneshi looks to regain the television championship from the champion, Lex Xander Jr.
God, please let Corey Uraneshi win this time. I don't think I can handle another loss. But that doesn't matter because these two men hate each other. But they're also in the first round of the Summer Series tournament. Lucas Ruff versus Juliano Velez.
Should be an interesting one. We've seen them compete before in the Rising Stars Open. Tonight we'll see them fight again. As well, speaking of rematches, the number one contendership for the Global Championship is on the line as Letus versus Tyler Rush fight again.
Man, oh man, that's going to be high-octane offense from these two men. But tonight, and not only tonight, right now, we have Aaron Slade versus Dan Stone.
This should be an interesting one. First time we are seeing Dan Stone since the closure of ABC, and this should be very fun. If you're not familiar with this man, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world, is a well-traveled veteran, and he has got a chance to make an impact against Aaron Slade.
That he is. This man, Dan Stone. I've worked with the man a little bit. And I tell you, he's one tough son of a gun. He always has been.
That he is. Now we await his opponent, that being Aaron Slade, a man who is still in such a limbo point right now. Of course, last month, coming out to the ring, just trying to level with these fans. He understood that he was going to have to go through hell to get them back in his side. He went through hell facing the Crucible, and now tonight is finally getting a one-on-one opportunity. First time he is out of the shadows, that was the Crucible, and this should be a very interesting one. Slade going into this matchup, still yet to win a contest here in IWF. One of the most winningest superstars when it comes to XWE, ESC, ABC, has yet to win a match in his nearly year-long career here in IWF.
That's very unfortunate for this Hall of Famer, I would say, in all of wrestling. And he has yet to get a W here in IWF. I can't believe it.
Absolutely. Now, of course, it was last month as well. While talking to the fans, this man was interrupted by the bad boy Connor Martin, who basically just stated he doesn't care, and none of these fans care about Aaron Slade, and he's going to put him in his place. Slade then challenged Connor Martin to a matchup, with Connor stating that he would give him it, but whenever Connor sees fit. Obviously, that was not here tonight, hence why Slade is fighting Dan Stone, as both men jockey for positions here.
Yeah, Slade got him in a nice headlock right there.
Oh, nice elbow right there by Aaron Slade. Definitely doing a good job at mitigating this offense of Dan Stone, but Stone is so quick on his feet, so good when it comes to these collar and elbow tie-ups. So this one right now is all in favor of Dan Stone.
Absolutely solid work rate with this guy. Won't hear him speak too much.
No, absolutely not. Wait a minute, Slade looking to steal one here. Cover one. Oh, kick out, no. And wait a minute, Dan Stone turning the tables here. Oof. Got a nice pin in himself, but Slade now reversing it into a backslide. 1, 2. Oh, kick out here by Stone. Early 2 count, definitely caught Slade by surprise.
Oh, look like we got real grabs here with Dan Stone and Aaron Slade. Nice.
Yeah, we got real grabs here, man. Where you been?
I'm trying to make 10,000 real quick.
Jesus.
Dan Stone with the advantage, but has his back turned to his opponent. And Slade gonna get a nice counter off here with the Hurricane Rana. And Slade trying to fire himself up here. And what is Slade looking to do? He just gets caught by Dan Stone. Gave Stone a little bit too much room to breathe, and Stone made him pay for it. And then to the cover goes Dan. Cover here, 1. Only gets the 1 count.
And that's the thing about Aaron Slade. Maybe the things Conor Martin said to him are probably getting into his head. I mean, technically, yeah, he said some bad things to him, but he might be right about the fans just not enjoying Aaron Slade. I mean, they still boo him, no matter what he's done, no matter how much he's apologized.
No matter what Slade has done in his career, it did not give Conor Martin the right to invoke the names of both Aaron Slade's children and his wife. He made it very personal, hence why Slade wanted
Oh my God!
That's such a rookie mistake.
What a bad landing. Yeah, looking at Dan Stone, just assessing the damage he had done, and Stone made him absolutely pay for it. Aaron Slade clearly still flustered by the things that have happened over the past few months and made a big mistake right there, but trying to counter back from it here. Got a nice headlock in. Needs to watch the ropes here. Referee may call for a rope break, but he has got this locked in tight.
He moved himself away.
Yeah, very smart there by Slade. But Dan Stone, one of the best at escaping submissions, and he's going to do just that here. Foot kind of tangled up in the rope. Here comes Dan Stone.
Real grab.
For an ankle lock here.
Dan Stone is a great submission specialist.
Absolutely. Worked with some of the best in the industry to get into that position with the likes here of my commentary partner in Loso Prescott. And he showed some great effectiveness right there. Huge enziguri to get a counter.
I did my best.
Now, wait a minute. What is Dan Stone looking to do up on the middle rope here? Not a position he goes to frequently. Does not succeed with a Meteora right there. Aaron Slade off the ropes, but Stone catches it.
Oh my God.
Beautiful by Dan Stone. Kick out, though, by Aaron Slade, only by a 1 count. There's that resilience, the classic resilience we know from Aaron Slade.
Dan Stone displaying some real true grit right there. After landing on his knee, still dropping on the knee. Real man.
Absolutely.
Real man right
and now, wait a minute. Look at the strength here of Dan Stone.
Oof.
Chucking him across the ring here with that huge belly-to-belly, and Stone is fired up. He knows what this win could do for his career, what the opportunity here to get a big win in the IWF can do, and he's trying to make the most of it as a huge clothesline. Dan Stone showed some of that old hard grit that we have seen from him in the past in ESC, the things that led him towards a fatal 4-way prospect championship match at Cataclysm 2, but right now he's getting taken down by Aaron Slade, who is just keeping on top of him with this ground and pound offense.
As he has to. Dan Stone is a pit bull in that ring.
You can see Stone having to get out of the ring, try to recompose himself, but he is in a world of trouble. Aaron Slade strives in moments like this where he can make it chaotic as Slade off the ropes, trying to gain a lot of speed here. Here comes Aaron Slade. No!
Oh my God!
And burns does Aaron Slade as we take a look back at that vicious landing, and it's all Dan Stone now.
No, so you felt that? My back hurt after watching that crash.
Yeah, I still feel everything.
Slade now was able to get some offense off here, jockey into position, and now what a move!
Oh my God!
Slade, very innovative right there. Don't even know what to call that. Exactly.
Yeah. Let's call that Flippy McGee driver. That's what I like to call it.
Flippy McGee. That's not
Aaron
that.
Slade circling his opponent here. Could we be beginning to see the end here for Dan Stone as the Lexecution right there? Classic offense from the Lexander Training Program graduate. Into the cover here. 1, 2.
That's it. Dan Stone is not giving up just yet.
Absolutely not. But he is in a world of trouble. Stone is dazed and confused in the corner as Aaron Slade runs straight for him. Stone dodges that huge clothesline, and here comes Dan Stone. Once again, this huge flurry of stomach shots. Off the ropes he goes. Another big clothesline. Now, just that huge punch to the face right there. Absolutely brutal, as here comes Dan Stone. Nice belly to belly.
Kick butt. This man, Dan Stone.
Now off the ropes goes Slade, and Dan Stone. Another huge swooping suplex. Stone is tossing Aaron Slade. Off the ropes, and could we be seeing another one? No, another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And oh boy, Dan Stone could be looking to end this match off here very soon. As off the ropes, he's going to go. A huge clothesline right there. Nice and now, wait a minute, beautiful triangle choke right here. Triangle choke is locked in. Look at the grip he's got on this. Aaron Slade is in a world of trouble. Both are jockeying for position, and Dan Stone just lets go of it. He realized he wasn't going to get the victory off of it, as he now takes down Slade, and Stone is fired up. What the hell?
Oh my God!
Warden out of nowhere with a discus clothesline. Referee calls for the bell. Dan Stone wins this match via disqualification, and Aaron Slade is still winless here in IWF. As Connor Martin makes his presence known, and oh, wait a minute, turns his attention to a prone Aaron Slade, and this is not good for Aaron, as Connor raining down here with ground and pound strikes.
Serious?
Good Lord. Connor Martin said he was going to make Aaron Slade's life hell, and he's doing just that. As Connor now calls Slade up to his feet, runs straight for him, discus,
oh my God,
clothesline.
The amount of wind-up to be getting off that.
Remember, Aaron, you asked for this. You get your wish. At Summer Series, you go one-on-one with me.
And oh my God, one-on-one, Connor Martin and Aaron Slade are going to face off. Summer Series, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Martin finally laid the challenge down on where he wants it. And he finally, well, hopefully, see the end of this. But Andrew has went to the back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Redwood, and I am joined alongside current IWF World Heavyweight Champion Jason Moreno and Juliano Velez. Gentlemen, of course, the last month...
Andrew, don't even finish that question. I know exactly what you're about to ask, and you can save your breath. Head back to the commentary booth. We've got this from here. Alex G. You used to be one of my closest allies. No, you used to be my family. I used to call you brother. But now, that bond, it's shattered. Whatever we had together is gone. You want to cope with your loss at Ragnarok by pointing fingers? Fine. Point them at me all you want. But when you stare in the mirror, when you're alone with your thoughts, you'll realize the truth. You lost. That's on you. I didn't cash in to hurt you. I didn't steal your moment. I did it for CTK. I did it to keep the gold where it belongs, with us. But now, because of your pride and because of your ego, I'm left with no choice. I didn't want this fight, Alex. I didn't want to raise my fist against someone who helped me shape my legacy in IWF. But you're not the man I once knew. So listen to me and listen close. This rematch, it's happening. But don't expect mercy. Don't expect me to hold back because of our history. I'm coming with everything. Pause. And when it's all said and done, when the dust settles, I'm going to show you exactly what I've become. I'm going to beat you, Alex. And this time, you won't get back up.
Now, when it comes to my opponent tonight, Lucas Ruff, you may have gotten the better of me in our past encounters, but tonight will not be the same. I know your tricks, I know your moves, and tonight, I beat you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, and some strong words by the two men. Don't appreciate that they cut me off, but we get ready for our next matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Letus versus Tyler Rush. Winner faces Curtis Oxley and Okada Yamashita for the Global Championship at Summer Series.
And what a mess this is going to be. Well, you went to the back for no reason. I mean, hey, listen. Hey, you got to stick up for yourself. You know?
That's our world champion. He's a friendly guy. I like Jason, and I like Juliano.
You got to get your point across sometimes, though.
Look, I know they're angry as hell, and I understand that completely. But damn it, Andrew Redwood. All right, Redwood.
That name does not hold a lot of value.
You can't do that to yourself.
Tyler Rush is in the ring here. We have just completely neglected to talk about this man, and that is not fair to him. Tyler Rush
at all.
Tyler Rush, of course, last month helping Letus, pick up a huge victory against Adonis. After the matchup, Letus and Tyler Rush in tow both challenged Curtis Oxley to a triple threat match. It was Curtis Oxley who denied it, stating that when he signed his IWF contract, he was given a stipulation that he did not have to face in another multi-man match for the next 5 months, but he was willing to give them the opportunity in a #1 contendership match. So tonight, we see Letus versus Tyler Rush 2, and this should be a great one.
Here, bro.
It is going to be a great.
That's what we like this for. Great breakdown, great analysis. Well, other than that, also, we got this parlay going. He got right quick.
I have a damn parlay going right now, okay?
Come on.
This is real wrestling that's happening right now, okay, between these two men. These two men wanted a triple threat going in so they can face off against Curtis Oxley together. But unfortunately, Curtis Oxley is kind of slimy.
Here we go. Do not blink, ladies and gentlemen. This one is going to be fast-paced, and both of these men showing respect to each other here at the beginning. Collar and elbow here to start us out as Letus getting the better of the two men here.
Yeah, nice. Put him here.
Wrenching it in.
These two men are the smaller variety, but they absolutely pack punches. There's a reason why both these men want to go after the global champion and to win the global championship.
And they both have reason to. Of course, Letus has a lot of momentum behind him. Really one of these shining, rising stars that was in year 1 of IWF towards the later half. Of course, he was 1 match away from being in the Rising Stars Open if it wasn't for the fact that he had competed in one too many matches. And a lot of people believe Letus could have potentially won that matchup if he would have been in it. But Tyler Rush, of course, has plenty of momentum behind him, beating Aaron Slade at Ragnarok. He believes that he should be the one to go after this belt, and I can understand why both of these men think that they should, as Rush trying to make it an early night here. Into the cover he goes. 1 kick out here by Letus.
Only a 1 count.
Now, wait a minute. Goes for a dropkick. Letus gets the advantage, though, and here comes Letus off the ropes. Beautiful move right there. Of course, these two men faced off against each other at Bloody Valentine at the start of this year, with Tyler Rush getting the better of the two men. But it was a very great contest where both men showed some respect after the match with a nice handshake and celebration together, which really sparked the friendship of these two men. And then it was Tyler who saved Letus twice over against Adonis. And tonight, these two men go to war with each other once again. Some huge strikes by Tyler, and a nice backbreaker to follow.
Tyler Rush has been on a roll lately. You know?
Absolutely.
Maybe the biggest win of his career over Aaron Slade. Ooh. At Ragnarok.
Wait a minute. Here comes Tyler Rush.
Here we go.
Oh my!
This is that suicide dive, and I don't know if you caught it. The referee got a little bit in the way of Tyler Rush during his sprint off the ropes. And that's a huge swanton bomb there by Letus' leg, nearly clipping our announce table right there.
He's becoming an IWF staple.
Now, Letus on the apron here, calling up Tyler Rush to his feet. Letus, here he goes.
Nobody home.
And Tyler, go for a moonsault, just a bit short on it. And Letus makes him pay. Super kick.
Super kicking the man.
We take a look back here at this brutal Swanton bomb. Letus may have actually clipped our announce table. He does indeed there. That was brutal.
If he's in any pain, he ain't showing it.
Absolutely is now. Wait a minute. Tyler Rush dodges a moonsault right there, and he's got the advantage now. Letus was going for something huge there, but did not succeed. As now, Letus goes for that crossbody, not successful. Both of these men just jumping and flying around. This is what this match was always going to be. It's a huge bulldog by Letus.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, Swanton! No!
Swanton. These two men, they move around a lot.
And both of these men know each other so well over the past few months, have built a great friendship, and it's showing here. Yeah!
Oh my God.
Elbow by Tyler Rush. Cover 1, 2.
That's why I respect these smaller wrestlers. So much gas in the tank to keep moving. I'd be out of breath. No.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
That's a huge jabs right here from Tyler Rush. What is Tyler looking to do here? Huge chop to the chest. Throws him down. Off the ropes goes Rush. Beautiful drop
Oh
kick.
my goodness. Rush, such a talented wrestler. In his
Tyler
own
awaits Letus to get to his feet. Beautiful elbow right there by Tyler.
Feeling the rush right now.
Fired up here.
All gas, no brakes.
Absolutely, and let's see what Tyler's looking to do next here. To the top he goes. High risk, high reward here. Will it pay off? Tyler Rush walking the ring here. Drop kick, not successful.
Oh my God.
Ooh. That was hard to watch.
Tried to get a bit flashy with it. Was not successful, and Letus making him pay. That huge uppercut right there. 1, 2. Oh, kick out here by Tyler Rush.
Only a 2 count.
Now, wait a minute. Letus getting some running room here. Tyler could be in a world of trouble as Letus, beautiful backflip kick, and another one to follow, running up the chest of Tyler Rush, and now moonsault down. Super kick nearly caught him out of the air. And now Tyler is in firm control. Could Rush be looking to end this matchup sooner rather than later? Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Tyler. Beautiful back splash right there. And now from the bottom rope, over 50.
Oh my goodness.
Cover here. 1, 2.
Oh my God, I thought that was it. Letus somehow, someway kicking out.
Absolutely did not put away Letus, but you got to think of a rush cutter or feel the rush comes in. Tyler Rush could be your new world or global champion contender, but not to be right now as Letus is countering well here, but so is Tyler. Some big strikes here by Tyler Rush, but Letus gets a counter off.
2 strikes from both these men. They're just striking.
Variety.
They throwing
abundance here. As now, wait a minute, off the ropes goes Tyler. Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Right there. Letus gets the advantage. Now Letus grabs Tyler here by the back of the head. And what could Tyler or Letus be looking for here? Huge enzuigiri right there. Tyler sends flying out of the ring. Here comes Letus. Huge freaking run.
Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God.
Okay. We take a look back here at this incredible move. What a counter. Tyler Rush catching Letus's momentum and using it against him. Yanks him up for that huge power bomb. Incredible.
Lawson, what we got on IWF? What do we have on this brand? This is real raps. Come on.
Tyler Rush from the top
river.
Oh my God. That's all back.
Oh my God.
Final elbow.
Knocking the wind surely out of him right there. At least a 10, if not 15-foot drop from the top rope to the floor below. That was nasty. Now, wait a minute. Elitist, huge chop right there. And another big chop. And he's egging Tyler Rush on. These two men have a lot of respect for each other in and out of that ring. But it does not matter when a championship shot is on the line. Both men back and forth here.
Trying to get one up on each other.
Smack
each other.
Here we
punch
go.
each other.
One thing's coming here. Both of these men just tagging each other.
There they go.
They
got a high
Latest gets the advantage. Wait a minute, trying to stay on one here. Cover one.
Get it. He got it.
They got it. Your new #1 contender for the global title is Latest, and it's all thanks to this. A flurry of strikes by both men gave Latest the advantage to win with this incredible roll-up, and Latest makes good on his challenge. He will fight either Curtis Oxley or Okada Yamashita. But as it looks right now, we are going to get a one-on-one match between Latest and Curtis Oxley. So we take a look real quick at some of the matches we can confirm. Right now, it would be Latest versus Curtis Oxley for Summer Series as well. Connor Martin faces off against Darren Slade. And then, of course, your main event of the evening, world title on the line, Alex G versus Jason Moreno. But up now, Lucas Ruff takes on Juliano Velez in the first round of the Summer Series tournament. This one should be a doozy. We have actually seen these two men compete against each other one other time, that being at the Rising Stars Open at Ragnarok, but that's not really a true gauge of what these two men can do when they're both fresh and not having to deal with 4 other competitors. Of course, last month we also saw Juliano Velez attempt to make the save for his friend Jason Moreno, but Lucas Ruff intercepted him on the stage, caught him with a vicious crossbody, and then that huge ripcord clothesline. And there was no doubt once these two men were announced for the Summer Series tournament that they would be seeing each other in one way, shape, or form. And luckily enough, it's here in the first round. No more waiting. We're going to get to see who's the better of the two men.
Absolutely. Ruff looks, well, great. The opposite of his last name, to be honest.
The protege of Alex G, the young man from Zurich, Switzerland, is looking to make an impact here tonight, but he has a challenge, that being Juliano Velez, where one man is the protege of Alex G. This man right here is the protege of Jason Moreno, a man who at one point was just a fan of professional wrestling, a fan of Jason Moreno's, was lucky enough to get some teaching from Jason, and now it has worked well and given him this opportunity here tonight. The winner of this will face the winner of Emir Omega and Diego Splitter in the finals of the Summer Series tournament. And we, of course, know how successful it becomes for whoever wins that tournament. Of course, Jason Moreno last year in December cashed in the Summer Series contract to become the world champion, defeating Tyson Styles, and his career has never looked better. So a big opportunity for the winner of the Summer Series tournament. But first, you got to make it past the first round.
Absolutely. Both these men, it's 50-50. You know, a lot of animosity between these two in this tournament.
100%. There will be one winner of this tournament and 3 losers, and neither of these men wants to be one of those 3. As here we go, your third contest is underway, and Jesus, Velez out the gate hot. There's not going to be any collar and elbow tie-ups here. No sort of fancy grabs. These two men are just going to throw bombs here.
Absolutely.
Lucas, huge uppercut. Now, wait a minute. Juliano Velez ends up getting a counter off here. It's a big strike by Velez. And a huge bicycle knee again. Velez, incredible with these strikes here.
Let's send him to the other corner. Run up. Dang, what a forearm.
Velez,
come on, young man, let him know. Let him know.
No love lost between the two. Goes for a front slap. Not successful. And Lucas Ruff with a huge clothesline right there. as Lucas now takes the advantage. Beautiful scoop slam, and now a nice elbow drop.
Nice, quick, easy combination that will hurt Juliano Velez.
Absolutely. And now just back breaker right there by Lucas, and immediately starts gloating at the fans. This man is not liked by anybody here other than Nick, Xander, and Alex G.
I mean, who would like a person like that? I mean,
now
no respect,
Lucas
dude.
once again just
Dude might just
pandering
be
to
an
the crowd
asshat.
here. And into the cover here. One, not even a one. Rough, quick to get the shoulder up. And a huge drop kick right there. You got to think that wasted time of pandering to the fans definitely cost Lucas Ruff at least a one, if not a 2 count.
Yeah, he keeps doing it. It's going to cost him the whole
And now,
damn match.
Huge knee right there by Juliano Velez.
I know he's feeling like he's on top of the world because he got to beat up on the world champion a little bit. But the thing about that is, my friend, you aren't the world champion. And you're in a tournament.
Nice drop kick right there once again by Juliano.
You're in a tournament to be one. But the thing about it is you keep pandering to the crowd while Juliano Velez is steady beating you up. It's going to be a problem for you, bud.
Got him up in powerbomb position, but Lucas getting a counter off here. Some big strikes, and Lucas Ruff now with the advantage as he kicks Juliano in the gut and could be looking for a powerbomb of his own. He's got him up top here, and oh, dear God. No.
no.
Jesus Christ. Oh. An absolutely brutal landing for Juliano Velez. We need to take a look back at this. From the ring to the floor goes Juliano Velez right there. Brutal is Lucas Ruff, as now Lucas has got the advantage in his favor here. He's got him up on his shoulder and drops him down on our announce table right here.
Maybe you heard what I said. Now he's locked in.
Loso.
Completely locked in. Oh my goodness.
I just
Might be
despise
taking the count out victory here.
I blame him. And it looks as if that's exactly what he's doing. Not trying to restart the count or anything like that. And you can see him yelling at Juliano Velez right there. He couldn't believe he was trying to get up. Told him to stay down. I don't think he realizes Juliano's right there. Referee's got a 9 count. Juliano needs to get in the ring. Oh my
And it
God.
will. He completely made it just in time, my friend. Juliano Velez. Caught on the elbow.
Now,
Not for long.
Velez.
Oh my God.
A TKO right there. Snapped it down with such force. 2 count. Oh, kick out here by Lucas.
He's trying to get this match over with. That was the quickest
Juliano,
thing I've ever seen in my
huge
life.
strike right there. Off the ropes. No, wait a minute. Counter here by Lucas Ruff. As Lucas Ruff now huge.
Oh my God.
Slam. And Lucas is fired up. Off the ropes he goes. There's that crossbody from Lucas. Into the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, kick out here by Juliano.
2 count, nothing more. Juliano Velez stays in it.
You got to think that is pissing Lucas Ruff off. As Lucas Ruff now with the advantage. Big uppercut right there after that vicious combo.
Picking him back up. Oh my God.
dropped him.
The left and the southpaw of Lucas Ruff just folded Juliano Velez. You got to think that is really boosting the confidence here of Lucas Ruff, knowing he's this close to beating Juliano Velez.
Lucas Ruff really is just roughing him up right now. And look how he counters
once again. Takes some time, but it's justified right now. He knows what he's been able to do in this matchup, and he could be looking to put the finishing touches on this match. Could we be seeing the beginning of the end? Win for a huge forearm, not successful, and here comes Juliano.
That flying knee out of nowhere.
Off the ropes, huge!
Oh my God.
Right there. Absolutely brutal. That corkscrew uppercut got Lucas Ruff by the back of the head now. Slams him into the turnbuckle. A huge strike. And what in the world could he be looking for? Could he be calling for the end? Signaling for something huge here.
Sure is. What's he doing? Down on the
Big
top.
punch to the face.
Going up with him.
Oh, dear God.
Well, they're oh my God.
an avalanche head scissors. Absolutely beautiful. As Alec Christensen used to say, that move only goes well for one person, and that person was Juliana Velez, who's looking at it there. Into the cover. 1, 2. Juliana Velez heads to the finals and gets some retribution for last month. And it all started with that huge head scissors.
That's all she wrote. Oh my goodness.
A thing of beauty by Juliana Velez. You got to think that win feels so good for Juliana.
Oh yeah. Now it's time to celebrate.
Absolutely. That confirms his spot in the finals, where he will face the winner of Diego Splitter versus Amir Omega. But before we can get to that match, we have a very interesting one. The rematch for Corey Uraneshi. The first time since Opportunity Knocks that Corey Uraneshi does not walk into a match as the champion. And it's all thanks to the fickle display of ring IQ by Alexander Jr., who, whether inadvertently or not, took out the referee at Spring Beatings, low-blowed Corey Uraneshi, and then hit him with a Lex Factor to become the television champion.
What a freaking cheater.
Corey Uraneshi makes his way to the ring. Now, this tight without the championship is something we have gotten used to over the past few months. Of course, it was Alexander Jr. all the way back at Bloody Valentine, assaulting Uraneshi after his championship match against Bryce Moore and stealing the championship, where he would hold it for the next few months before officially becoming champion last month. Now, we are getting told here, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting more to my ear, this matchup has officially been confirmed by Shooter Key Dynasty that this is a no-holds-barred match, and we are actually now being told by producers we need to vacate the ringside area and head to the back where we will call this matchup, because they believe this match could be very hectic and very chaotic.
Sounds like a plan, but the only thing about it is I can't believe I'm leaving Corey Uraneshi y'all out here alone. I can't believe it.
Put some faith in him like you have many times in the past here, Loso. You know what he can do in that ring, and now it's his turn to shine.
I agree.
Uraneshi is in the ring here. We just await his opponent, that being the IWF Television Champion, Alexander Jr. As I've been saying for months now, obviously he's been walking around with a championship that wasn't his, but tonight is finally walking in with a championship that is. Of course, this is the last time we will see this current iteration of the Television Championship. As at Summer Series, we will see a new belt in the hands of Alexander Jr. and/or in the hands of Corey Uraneshi. But only time will tell who will walk out of this match as the champ and head into Summer Series as champ. But Xander Jr., as of right now, championship in his hands, seemingly holding it like he doesn't want anybody else getting near to it, holding it like it's his child, is Alexander Jr.
Well, it makes sense. It is his baby. He officially has it, unfortunately. But at the end of the day, he was the victor. But things could easily change tonight.
That they couldn't, especially with no holds barred now. Anything goes, and we know Corey Uraneshi will not hesitate to use that to his advantage.
Truly. Especially for what he did. Man, come on.
100%. Well, we are going to get ready here for championship introductions as well. We are going to vacate the premises. We will see you all soon.
Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 220 pounds from Osaka, Japan, Corey Uraneshi. And next, weighing in at 210 pounds from Richmond, Virginia, he is the IWF Television Champion, Lex Xander Jr.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Championship introductions out of the way. We are live from the backstage area where we are viewing this matchup. Alexander Jr. takes one last look at the championship. Corey Uraneshi gets a reminder of what this is all about. The television championship on the line. This one should be a great one here. Both of these men know what this is all about, and here we go.
And these two are wasting no time. Especially Corey Uraneshi. He wants his hands back.
So quick to get the advantage here.
As he should.
I mean, Uraneshi knows what it's going to take to beat Alexander Jr. And just this huge ground and pound here, he had him outmatched when it came to all striking at spring beatings. If it wasn't for the inadvertent or not inadvertent attack of the referee, as well as the low blow, we could have been seeing Uraneshi as the champion still. Now Corey just grounding, pounding here on the outside. This is brutal. And now this is exactly why they told us to leave. Corey Uraneshi very early here clearing off our announce table.
He saw an opportunity. He's going to take it.
Absolutely. Oh God, Corey Uraneshi heads to the top, heads to the top of the announce table here with Alexander Jr. and a huge punch to the face. These men brawling on the top of our announce table, or I should say a one-sided brawl. And Jesus Christ, Corey Uraneshi!
Oh my God! Oh my
God! Uraneshi with a suplex from the announce table to the floor.
That had to hurt both of them. Oh my God.
Absolutely. As we look back at this just vicious suplex by Corey Uraneshi. And Lex was in a world of hurt, but so is Uraneshi. You can see him grabbing at the back. Not a pretty landing for either man.
No, it wasn't.
Recovery. He goes here, trying to make it an early night.
That's probably it. Oh my God.
Still some fight in the tank of Alexander Jr.
Thinks the ref was slowing down for him.
Oh my God. Behind him and a clothesline to the back of the head. Not one to never take the cheap shot is Alexander Jr. Ooh. Now Xander off the ropes and another, just a running punch right there. Off the ropes he goes again and a nice clothesline. You can see Alexander Jr. there just making it ugly, and that's what he's going to have to do if he's going to beat Corey Uraneshi. It only gets a 1 count though, does Alexander Jr. First real time we're seeing any offense from him. Up to this point, it had been all Corey Uraneshi.
And it has. Now he's finally woken up.
Oh, nice counter here by Corey Uraneshi as he is going to take the advantage. Some huge strikes. Anytime Xander Jr. has tried to make this a striking game, it has been all Corey Uraneshi. Clearly outmatched in the striking department is Alexander Jr., but here he comes with these brutal up kicks. As now off the ropes he goes, and a nice running forearm right there.
It pains me to say, but Alexander Jr. seems like he's found a plan. He's putting it in action.
Absolutely. He's just made it ugly, and that's what he has to do. You let Corey Uraneshi start working technically, and he is going to beat everybody. It's now Xander Jr. under the... How the hell did we have a traffic cone under the ring? But Alexander Jr. looked to try to use it right there, was not successful, and now it's just in between the two men. Oh dear God.
Oh my God.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
A vicious pile driver right there, nearly made even more vicious as Alexander Jr. was about spiked on top of that traffic cone. That would have been brutal.
Damn near. Oh my goodness.
Now Xander Jr. just getting once again worked here with these brutal strikes by Corey Uraneshi. He did not take a lot of training from his father, that being the XWE Hall of Famer Duco Zhang, but he has at least taken the striking ability of Duco and used it to great effect. There's a huge leg drop right there. Into the cover he goes.
In the family.
1, 2. Kick out here by Alexander Jr. We know the resilience here of Xander Jr. We saw him kick out of an Emerald Flosion last month, so we know he has what it takes to kick out of the big moves. But Xander Jr. is in a world of trouble as Corey has just been bombarding him with strikes and attack during this match.
Oh my God.
A huge cutter could change that all. Into the cover. 1, 2. A kick out here by Uraneshi.
Man, oh man.
Now what is Xander thinking? Just barking at the crowd right there, letting him have it. As now, wait a minute, Alexander Jr. got him. Beautiful suplex right here. And now grabs that traffic cone, finally looking to maybe use it to his advantage. Just been kind of sitting idly in the ring. And what does he have in mind? As Jesus Christ! Yo, hooked it at Corey Uraneshi. And now once again just throws it right at him. All is fair in love and war, and all is legal here in this no-holds-barred television championship matchup.
Such an odd weapon of choice. Damn,
absolutely, but he's using it to great effect. But Uraneshi gets out of the way of what would surely have been a knockout blow if he would have been caught with that traffic cone while in the corner. Off the ropes goes Xander Jr. What a spin kick by Uraneshi. That was beautiful. And now what a elbow drop from halfway across the ring. Got the distance. 1, 2. A kick out here by Xander Jr. Now, wait a minute, off the ropes goes Corey. Huge kick to the face. And Uraneshi could be setting up here for that vicious clothesline. Off the ropes he goes. Gonna swoop through the other ropes. Got it! One. Took his head off with it. Cover 1, 2, 3. Kick out here by Xander Jr.
God.
Still in this matchup is Lex. Now, see Corey turning his attention to that traffic cone. He's got something in mind with it. But whoa, Lex begging off.
There's no way you're me begging.
Coward's way out. Wait a minute, Lex Master! He used to win the television championship. Could it be over again? No!
Corey, go at it! Oh my God, he kicked out.
Oh, such a close count right there. Nearly had it all won. Now, wait a minute. Throwing Uraneshi over the ropes here. And Corey in some trouble. Oof. Huge stunner to the outside. Uraneshi now just down on the outside, giving Alexander a chance to breathe and catch his breath here as he heads to the top rope. High risk, high reward for Xander. Jesus crashes and burns. Dear God. Oh, God. Pile driver on the outside. The unforgiving floor being used to great effect by Corey Uraneshi as he throws Xander Jr. back in the ring. He's got to be looking to end this match off very, very shortly. Here we go for the television championship. Emerald Explosion. 1.
Next game, buddy.
2, 3. Xander Jr. somehow kicks out after a vicious Emerald Explosion dropped him on the top of his head. Unbelievable.
Oh my God,
no! Shades of last month. 1, 2.
Oh my God. Thank God.
Uraneshi, unlike last month, was able to get the shoulder up, and Xander Jr. has no clue what to do now. Xander Jr. just a punch to the face. Now puts Corey Uraneshi on the top rope.
Oh no.
This is a precarious position as Xander Jr. Hurricane Roll tipped over that cone. I don't know if really Corey Uraneshi was connected with that, but did enough right there as he clotheslines Uraneshi to the outside.
Corey Uraneshi is in trouble.
That is Xander Jr. calling him up to his feet, and Xander Jr. a huge clothesline. Xander now slitting the throat, calling for what could be the kill shot as he goes under the ring but doesn't find anything he wants, and instead just turns his attention back to Uraneshi.
Just hitting them with those. Oh, man.
Wait a minute, the fans were chanting, "We want tables," and it looks as if Alexander Jr. could be giving them exactly what they want here as he puts Uraneshi up on the top of the table once again, just the way we started. Oh, dear God. Oh, my God. Dropped him on the top of his head. Oh my God.
I think he's out.
Corey Uraneshi is surely out, if not surely concussed, following that huge brain buster. It's into the cover, and I would not be shocked if this is the end of the match. 1,
That's
2.
it.
Oh my God.
How the hell?
Somehow, someway, maybe off instinct alone, Uraneshi was able to get the shoulder up, and now he's got the advantage. Because Alexander Jr. got too focused on the referee.
He's kicking ass. That's all he can do right now. I think he might be
That's what
still
he's
a
got to
scramble.
do. Yeah, but when in doubt whether you are scrambled or not, just start throwing bombs, and that's exactly what Uraneshi's doing. But Uraneshi gets countered here.
Damn it.
Alexander just stomping him out here. But Uraneshi gets a counter off, and here comes Uraneshi. No counter here by Xander. Alexander Jr. off the ropes, and a huge kitchen sink right there. Throwing everything at him, including that kitchen sink. Now he's got some running room. He's taunting at Corey Uraneshi, and here we go. Execution!
Oh my God.
Is that gonna do it here? Into the cover. What? Wait!
No.
Alexander Jr. with the feet on the ropes, and there's nothing he could do. The referee could have done about that, as in this no hold.
You all can boo this all you want, but you need to get used to this sight. Tonight, I rid the IWF Television Championship of the plague that was Corey Uraneshi. And you all should be thanking me for it. So I'm going to stand here, and I expect to hear a lot of thank yous coming my way.
Sick of this son of a bitch. He cut me off too.
No. I asked for thank yous. These are not thank yous. So once again, I'm going to stand here, and I better hear some thank yous directed at me.
I love this. I love the fans just giving it to him. Wait! No way! Big time Barnes! This is the first time we're seeing Barnes since his win over Honestly Ragnarok. Big time Barnes is back!
Let's go!
Nah, we're not doing that. I won't let that happen, Lex. I think you need to be taught a lesson in respect. The man you just beat, I used to go to war with. Him and I may not have always been on the best of terms, but at the end of the day, I still have respect for him. I had no respect whatsoever for you, though. So it's time for someone to check that ego of yours. At Film Series, you will go one-on-one with me, Big Time Barnes.
Well, huge news, ladies and gentlemen. Big Time Barnes versus Alexander Jr. at Summer Series. But speaking of Summer Series, it's time to figure out who the other man in the finals is going to be as Amir Omega makes his way out to the ring to face the beast that is Diego Splitter.
That's my dog, Big Omega, the Giant Slayer.
Yeah, you just said exactly what I was going to bring up. Amir at one point dubbed the Giant Slayer following victories against the likes of Colossus and Boone Yamamoto back in ESC. Also dubbed the mid-card demon, but if he's able to win the Summer Series tournament, he could be the main event demon very soon. But there is one huge challenge standing in his way. A man that has only been pinned once in his 4 years of competition, that being Diego Splitter.
This man, Amir Omega, has been a bit of a in a weird place in IWF lately, huh?
That he has. Of course, made his return to the business in the Rising Stars Open all the way back at Ragnarok, and surely had a victory against the former global champion Hendrix Cobb at Bloody Valentine if it wasn't for the interference of Curtis Oxley. And we know the story from there. Oxley pinning Amir Omega while being knocked out at Special 4 to become the global champion. And then we saw last month Amir Omega interrupt the rematch for Hendrix Cobb, giving him the DQ victory after an attack, but just brutalizing Hendrix Cobb. But tonight looking to go past that, but he has got a vicious challenge. The Brazilian Brute, the Barbarian that is Diego Splitter. Somebody who has got to be feeling an immense level of bloodlust because the last time we saw him, he lost his first ever match to Bryce Moore.
Yeah, he ain't there with the monster tonight.
I know this man's pissed off. No matter how many months ago it was, he's a man that never let things go.
Absolutely. If there's anybody who's going to slay a giant,
oh my God,
it's going to be a bloodthirsty giant like Diego Splitter.
Gonna go straight after Amir Omega, not
just vicious.
Not even letting the man breathe.
Absolutely not.
Suplexes, man.
Caught him with that shot block and just staying on top of him here. Diego Splitter is a man who wants redemption.
Dude, he's crazy.
At a bully.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. This is like throwing meat at a hungry lion.
Insane.
Whoever wins this matchup, I feel bad for Juliano Velez. Either you have somebody looking to destroy in Diego Splitter or somebody who's just trying to make it up the ladder. But no matter what, this is a big time matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it is all Diego Splitter.
That it is.
Diego now. Goes for a knee. But Amir able to get the counter off here. And Amir has got to use this speed to his advantage. If he's going to take out Diego Splitter, he has got to just push this pace. You said it perfectly earlier, Omar. These little guys have an incredible gas tank that somebody at the size of you or Diego cannot compete with. But Diego, very quick to get the advantage.
I don't know, man. Diego's a different breed of people. If you want to be honest. Omar, no offense, but this man is a freak of nature.
Now, Jesus Christ, what a gut buster right there. And Splitter looking to make it early here. Cover 1, 2, kick out here by Amir Omega. And you can see the war on the body of Diego Splitter. So many scars from that brutal matchup with Bryce Moore. That steel cage was not a pretty place to be for either him or Bryce Moore. But of course, it was worse for Diego Splitter as he came out the losing end.
Unfortunately for Diego Splitter, but his fury knows no bounds.
Absolutely not. You got to think that. Oh man, Jesus! What a shot to the stomach, and now Diego Splitter. Oh my God!
I think he got smarter. I think
each and every year that I see this man compete, he gets smarter.
Go ahead. If I could only predict, the second he lost, Duco and him went right back to the drawing board, writing up a new strategy to try to figure out how that loss could not happen again.
Absolutely. And Amir Omega.
Now Amir Omega. Jesus Christ. High risk.
Amir.
We have not seen
Amir,
this. Oh my God. Not a pretty landing for either. That would have already been bad enough with him landing on his back, but the back of his head cracking against the steps. He's trying to shrug off this pain, but he has got to be in a world of hurt right now. Beautiful Dragon Rana, though. And a kick out immediately by Splitter.
Diego Splitter's not messing around here.
And you got to think, Amir is in a world of trouble. He's trying to act like nothing happened, trying to act like that didn't affect him, but you know he has got to be in a lot of pain right now. But he's trying to fight through it. As now, wait a minute, Amir, beautiful moonsault right there. And now Diego forced to go and use the ropes to get him up, and here comes Amir. Beautiful big boot right there.
That's the thing, Amir has to keep fighting. He has to act like nothing is phasing him. Because you're in a ring with a man like Diego Splitter, and the only thing that your brain is telling you to do is go, go, go.
Absolutely. It's why Bryce Moore was able to defeat Diego Splitter by using that just can't die attitude. He just didn't act like anything affected him, and it helped him win the matchup. It helped him shrug off some vicious maneuvers, and all in all, beat somebody that was unbeatable. But now, Amir Omega, whoa!
Oh my God.
Could make it early here. That beautiful leg drop. Kick out, though, by Splitter.
Man, it all
Early
fly
two
tonight.
kick out.
Need it. Come on. Stay on him.
That's what he's got to do. He can't do what he just did a moment ago by taking a step back and giving Diego a chance to reestablish himself, which he was able to do. And Splitter, just a vicious combo. And now talking a little trash that I don't feel like Amir Omega could understand. Diego Splitter does not speak a lick of English. And oh my God. You have got to be kidding me.
What the hell was
Loso,
that?
I think we have just confirmed your theory that he is getting smarter. Duco definitely taught him how to use his size to his advantage, as once he goes from doing a high-flying maneuver like that moonsault and is now just clubbing Amir Omega.
Duco's got to stop teaching him things, man.
What does Amir... How can Amir answer this right now?
Only God knows at this point.
Just slamming his head into the apron. The referee giving a lot of lenience there. Took a long time before starting the 1 count there. Does not want this match to end via disqualification or count out. It would be an absolute nightmare if Diego Splitter got counted out for that referee.
I don't even think the ref wants to count. He has no choice.
Yeah. Now, oh my God, just dragon screw, and now just taking out the leg.
Oh my God.
If you're going to stop the high-flying offense of Amir, you're going to do it just like that. Is now what is Amir got? Oh my God, Diego.
It's
just a huge clubbing elbow.
Type of freaking monster.
No, Amir obviously during his time as the Giant Slayer, took a lot of tutelage, a lot of training from you, Omar, because if anybody is going to be able to properly teach you how to beat a giant, it's a giant like you. What does he have to do tonight?
Survive. I honestly just survive. Come on, bro. Come on. You got this. Come on.
It's now Diego to the middle rope here. I was going to say something we don't see often, but we literally just saw him hit a moonsault.
Oh,
but Amir able to get a counter off here. And here comes Amir Omega.
Come on, this is your chance.
Just breaking him down.
Absolutely. And a knee to the face now, but Diego is still up
ace
on
combo.
his feet. Now, wait a minute, tries to scoop him up. Not successful. Diego gets the counter off, and Diego split it now, gets countered by Amir. As, wait a minute, Amir Omega. Beautiful blockbuster.
Oh, my God.
What a blockbuster. As now Amir Omega could be setting up here for that cutter to the top.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Reverse diving headbutt. We're going to take a look back at this here. Just threw it all at him right there.
That's that innovative offense I love to see.
Amir Omega has gone 3 for 3 in his matches of showing us something we have never seen before. As now Amir Omega, satellite DDT.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
Diego Splitter striking it off like it's nothing.
I have no answers for what we see. Oh, now Diego just tossing him here.
That's a grown man.
Threw Amir Omega like he weighed 2 pounds. Because now, oh my God, just going to toss him again. Jesus Christ. A choke slam, a sit-out choke slam from the top rope was vicious. As Diego now is just playing with his food. He knows he can defeat Amir Omega, but he wants to make it a painful night for Amir. And if I'm being honest, if I'm the referee, I would not be hesitant to get in between the two men and potentially stop this via ref stoppage. Yes, it's what the fans don't want to see, but it's what's best for Amir Omega right now.
That's insane. He's got him on the back of the head.
Diego, oh my God, just a huge crossface here. Cobra clutch crossface. And you can see how much pain Amir Omega is in. Struggling to find any room to get an advantage. Struggling to breathe here. This is a bad spot for Amir Omega.
He's trying his hardest to get out of it.
You know Amir does not want to give this up at any cost, but at some point Diego Splitter just becomes inevitable, and there's not a lot you can do. But Amir is going to try to do anything he can here. That's huge. Pele kick. Huge flurry here by Amir Omega as he heads to the top rope. What could Amir be looking for here?
He's feeling so icy.
Calling him up to his feet. Could be seeing this huge drop again. And oh my God, as we take a look back here at that huge leg drop, and Amir in the corner, he's firing up. Omega Beam incoming. Wait a minute. Hendrix Cobb's music has begun to play. Amir distracted, but there's no Cobb. Nobody's coming out. Amir needs to turn around. He needs to look behind him. Kick to the gut. Here we go. Spinal shatter.
Oh my God.
Into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Diego Splitter heads to the final. We take a look back here at this spinal shatter that ended the match. Amir's head clipping every single rope on the way down, and now just threatening our timekeeper right there. Diego Splitter has got himself a chance at the Summer Series briefcase, but he also has a challenge in Juliano Velez. But the same can be said as Juliano has the ultimate challenge in taking out this beast.
Lord, have mercy on his soul.
There is a look at your Summer Series final. That should be a doozy, but we get ready now, ladies and gentlemen, for our main event. An unlikely challenger in Okada Yamashita takes on Curtis Oxley. You know, I believe it was Letus and Tyler Rush last month who said that they felt as if Shooter was pampering the champion Curtis Oxley. And I will give Okada Yamashita credit. He is a world-traveled veteran. But I am inclined to agree with Letus and Tyler Rush. Yamashita, since being here in IWF, has not been in the caliber to get a match like this. But for some reason, here he is in the main event against the champion.
And as much as I love my friend here, I mean, look, things haven't been going his way right now, okay? We know this. And obviously, it's wrestling. Anything can happen. But, man, I don't know about this, you know?
There are countless people in the back deserving of this shot here tonight. And Okada is an incredible competitor. We've seen him do incredible things while in XWE, while in ESC. He's a multi-time tag champion. Of course, one time being with you, Loso. But this is an opportunity I don't believe he deserves. But for some reason, Curtis and Shooter believe that this is the guy. This is the person to challenge him.
I'm just hoping.
That's what the champ wants. I guess that's what he gets.
Also, no disrespect, I hope Okada brought his A game, and I hope this match is not like a layup for Curtis Oxley.
Look, Okada's he's gonna bring it. Okay, that's one thing he will always do. He will bring it. I don't know, man. I'm just baffled by the decisions here to protect Curtis Oxley as champion. Okay.
Not only was he given the the nice stipulation for him and only him of no multi-man matches, thus completely denying something the fans wanted in that triple threat match with Tyler Rush and Letus, but now he's getting this matchup. But hopefully Okada can relive some of that past glory. He can regain some of that knowledge he used to have in this wrestling business and take it to the champion. No more time for the talk. We get ready here for championship introductions, and then this match will get underway.
Introducing first, from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 211 pounds, the challenger, Okada Yamashita. And next, From the Hollywood Florida weighing in tonight at 230 pounds, he is the IWF Global Champion, Curtis Oxley.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Championship introductions out of the way. Curtis Oxley getting a last look at the Global Championship as he knows it. Okada Yamashita learning what it's all about here in IWF. Global Championship on the line being held by our timekeeper. This match short to get underway. Your main event is underway. Curtis very quick under the attack right there, and just immediately showing some disrespect right there, sweeping the boots. And here's Okada. Can he steal one? Kick out of one. Now both men stare off here, and once again Okada goes for a strike, but Curtis just a bit quicker than him. Now when he drops the knee, does Curtis Oxley to Okada Yamashita, and once again drops the knee on top of his throat, and for a third time, no, Yamashita gets out of the way. It's a huge cross chop right there, goes through into the face, not successful, but keeps the attack going there, did not let that discourage him, and here comes Okada, excuse me. Now, wait a minute, Yamashita, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Canadian destroyer from Yamashita!
That might be it!
Okada has got to do more like that. He's got to just throw everything he has, because if he doesn't win this, he probably doesn't get another opportunity at the belt. So he has to give it his all here.
He's got to.
Beautiful atomic drop there. Once again by Curtis Oxley to Yamashita.
I'll be wearing a cup.
Curtis, huge, just knees to the gut here, just trying to wear down Okada. Now, he's scraping at the back there of Okada Yamashita. And wait a minute, goes for something, not successful. Yamashita was able to get a counter off, and here comes Okada looking to wear down Curtis Oxley. Well, if Curtis wanted a fight, he's getting one right now as Yamashita with the advantage.
Give a man a championship.
Right there.
A shot at championship.
Cover here.
He's not going to give his A game. Oh my god. You're dead.
Second away from the championship right there. Now Okada Yamashita up on the top rope here. Somewhere he is so comfortable with. And they're looking for a crossbody. Curtis getting out of the way. And that could have sealed the deal right there. Curtis could be looking to end this match off early. Okada gave him his best. He saw what he had to offer, but Curtis has got to be wanting to end this one sooner rather than later. That's just a huge elbow to the top of the head.
Yeah.
And now just a beautiful gut-wrench suplex into the cover here. Arm on the face of Yamashita, and he just releases the pin.
Is he serious?
With his food here.
What a hit.
Pandering to the crowd. Stomping now Okada Yamashita right there. Picks them over. And now just locking in a chin lock right here. Okada in a world of hurt, but again, Curtis releasing the hold. Curtis, at least twice now, has potentially had this match won and has spent more time toying with Okada and pandering to the crowd than actually trying to win this. And now he's just walking around with a Yamashita who is trying to get a counter off. Escapes a huge powerbomb right there. And now off the ropes goes Oxley. Yamashita, a huge DDT.
Oh my goodness!
Curtis in the corner here, and Okada giving him a taste.
Yeah! Don't think Curtis
sweeping the dirt.
He did not want to take his own pill.
Brutal there with those huge jabs to the face. Turns around Okada Yamashita, and this time locks in another submission, just kind of raking at the face here. Fingernails in the cheeks, just wrenching on the back. This is brutal, but Yamashita slips through the legs here, and Yamashita's got life. Off the ropes goes Yamashita, and wait a minute, wheelbarrow!
Oh my god!
On now!
To the top, Okada! To the top! To the top!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh no! Okada!
Do you believe in miracles?
A kick out by Oxley. Yamashita's got to keep on the attack here. This nearly put away Curtis Oxley, the diving headbutt. That move has won him tag team championships. It's won him so much in the past. Okada could be looking for something huge here, but he has his back turned. And Curtis makes him pay. And now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This could be all she wrote. The airplane spin by the man of many of them. And he is not finished yet. Turn it around and reverse it. Another airplane spin here. And you gotta think Okada Yamashita is in a bit of no man's land right now. As Oxley, a little dazed on his feet, but calling for the end here. As Curtis Oxley, here we go. 5-star DDT. Into the cover here. 1, 2, and 3. And Curtis Oxley retain the Global Championship. But give Okada his credit. He did give it his all and had us many times believing in miracles.
And
Curtis, though, however, will walk into Summer Series as the Global Champion, where he will face off against Letus, for Omar Jackson, and Loso Prescott, as well as the rest of the team. Good night.